Let's see what kind of trades we're going to get today. It's October 18th on a Friday. It's right now 8:36. See what we can do today. Right now we're looking for shorts, and let's see how it reacts. Let me do a little bit of analysis first. Currently, there is no trend. Right now we're essentially in a range market, as you can see here. The range from the top, and then the SR zone at the top, SD on the bottom, and there's a likelihood that it could run into this SD zone and go back up. But right now, currently, the market is down and we are looking for shorts because the 50 and the 292 cross to the downside. So that's what we're looking for. And that's what we're looking to trade. We're trading short today until it tells us otherwise. All right, nothing yet. Could go up or it could go down. Right now, I think it's going up. So we just need to chill and wait because right now we're still looking for short opportunities. So nothing as of yet. I drew the trend line on there randomly. So this is where we are. We're in the SD zone. A lot of people in that area will be buying. The bulls are kicking in now. See if I can draw another SR zone. See if price is going to react in this area. I just drew another one. Market's going to open up in about 15 minutes. So just see how price reacts in this zone. See if there's any opportunities. I do believe, but I can't predict the market, that it's going to push up a little higher than I want it to. But we shall see what happens once the market opens up at 9:30. But there is some reaction in the SD zone. No trade, even though if I wanted to take a bounce trade, that would have been a successful trade. But we don't trade bounces, we trade trends. So we're only looking for shorts at the moment, as a reminder. market is now pushing higher. So right now we do nothing but sit on our hands and wait. We do see that the MACD on the bottom, the long-term MACD is the reason why I expected it to go higher is because the longer term MACD was essentially in the bottom, and it was likely to continue and move above the zero line, which it has done. So now we're on an upward mobility, upward trend on the MACD, which is in complete contradiction to what we want to do, which is trade short. So we if nothing is if the case isn't built, then we sit on our hands and wait until it does. If it flips, then we look for a long opportunity, look for things to go up. But looking at the range, it went down into the SD zone, and looking at the range from there we go, we could see it a little bit better. It's reacting in that range. So we are not in a trend yet, even though the bias is down for us to go short. But I would like to see it clear the SD zone before I look to take any shorts, because it could likely go right back down into it and react. Let me open this up. It is 9:25 and the market is reacting. Let me zoom in so you can see it. This is where we are. According to the rules, this is where we'll be getting in to go short. Let's see, is that a short candle? It is right in here. This red candle here is our signal candle, but it's too close to 9:30. I don't want to get in and get whipsawed out, so I'm going to sit tight and wait for the market to react. It's starting to react a little bit now before the 5:30 of the 9:30 bell. So I am going to just sit back and chill. And if I miss the trade, then I miss it. The idea is to wait on the opportunity that presents itself. And if it doesn't look good, if you miss it, then so be it. It's coming into the trend line. For me, this would be a risky trade. Just taking this area off, even though it broke the trend line and gave us a couple of touch points. The concern for me would be it falling back down into this area and then whipping me right on out and going directly to the moon. But let's see if we did get in on that candle, would it have hit this green area here, down on the bottom on the fast MACD, and see if it would have given us something. Because we're only maybe 5 or 10 ticks away from hitting that support zone down at the constant lines on the small MACD or the short MACD. Anything can happen and not right before 9:30. So I would much rather wait and preserve my capital. And it just hit our target right there. That's our target. If we would have been in this trade right before 9:30, but I didn't want to run the risk. So move this out of the way. Now the larger term MACD is kicking in. One minute till 9:30. I want to see this zone cleared. Or at least get further down into it. All right. 9:29, 9:30. So if we would have been in this trade, we would have got whipsawed out. We would have had a small profit. But if we would try to take the trade right at 9:30, this is would have happened. So let's see how we're still in a short opportunity here. Kind of let the market settle out a bit. All right. Turn my head for just a second. There's an opportunity that we missed here. It's all right. It's creating more SD in this zone. It just doesn't look good. So I'm going to have to sit on my hands on this one and let it clear the support. All right, I cleared it. So let's see if we can get a correction. See if we can get in and find an opportunity to the short side. It did not hit our 50 EMA, so that's no trade, even though this is the market looks like it wants to turn around, but it did not go into the zone. It did not at least touch the 50. So I needed to go into the 50 right around, similar to what it did here. It did not do it here, so I needed to hit that area. So we wait. What am I thinking now? Still short. Question is there enough momentum to turn and give us what we need? See that there's still a little bit more momentum. Can I even speak? Mo right here. Okay.
Order submitted.
Let's see if it's gone potential here. Like I should have been in this position, but right now it's bouncing off that area. It didn't cross the, still wants to go higher.
Order canceled.
So I'm out. Let's see if it gives us another opportunity to get in. Or better risk reward. Still pushing up. I could essentially keep I'm gonna keep it on because that's our candle. But if we get another entry candle a little higher, then I'll move it up. But it's still kicking up. The long-term MACD is still moving higher, but that's our signal candle down at this area here. This is actually it here. Long-term MACD still pushing up. May give us let's see if it'll close. 80. That's not really a signal candle there.
Order canceled.
That might be one there.
Order submitted.
I'm back in. See if this is going to close. Potential entry, better entry here. A couple ticks up at 31. Let me see. It is, all right. Looks like it may take us in. Stop loss is going to be here.
Order fell.
All right, let me move my stop down. Let's see if it'll continue down. All right, so the target's going to be down here at the green area. Let's see if it's still bouncing off this area here, so it's likely to keep turning. But our stop loss is going to be up here, and the bulls are still in play. But let's see how it reacts. If not, then we'll see if we can find another opportunity to get back in. The bulls are still in play. I got my stop. According to my rules, the stop has to be above the high of the swing, which is there. Let's see if it'll hold or either stop us out. So it stopped us out. That's about 40 tick stop. Let's see if we can find another opportunity. All right, so let's see if there's another opportunity out there. All right, let's try this again. Stop above the high. Ugh, the Bulls are kicking my butt today. Come on. Come on, sellers. Get in this play. Just fall out of bed and just see what we're gonna do. Come on. Come on. Break that trend line. Let's go. Because we're down about 40 ticks. So even if it did hit our short-term goal here, that's still not enough to be profitable for the day. So I like for it to at least get to a break even or get down to the long term. But I mean, again, see where we are. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. So that's the short term would have been good, but still want to see the sellers get into control. So from a short term perspective, that would have been something on the table. But I want to see right now the long term is actually pulling back and it's likely to continue up, but I want to see the sellers get into play. Not looking good, people. Not looking good. Come on, sellers. No bueno. Come on. Sellers, get in. Come on, baby. Sellers. Yeah, it's not looking good. It should have reacted by now. So this is where the emotions start to play out, but you have to stick to the rules. Right now, it's I have to put and keep my stop in a logical place, which is the swing high or swing low, and that's where it is, and that's where it has to stay. So whether I win or lose, I have to stick to the rules of the swing high, swing low, because that's what my rules have shown. So I just have to just sit tight and hopefully it'll just start selling off and giving me what I need. Okay. Uh, okay, so 40 ticks will get us at least back to break even. So if it can kind of sell off a little bit more, reduce my risk a little bit. Come on. If we can get past 40 ticks, that'll at least get us to profitability. Only thing I did was just reduce my risk just a little bit. It broke this trend line, and I just moved it down to this next swing, but I still needed to really, really start selling off. If we can do that, then, but right now it's starting to base out a little bit. See, I'm not following my rules. So what I need to do is pull it back, leave it at the swing, and leave it alone. I have to talk to myself a lot of the times. So I need to stick to, because it's, when the markets, you're just sitting here, you're thinking all day, it's easier just to start thinking too much and not follow your rules. So I need the one big sell off candle will get us to where we need to be. Uh, let's see if we can pull it down, sell off. Can we make it down to the long-term MACD? Can we get a touch or get close to it? Can we get a touch? Can we get a push? We got like 40. There we go, touched.
Order filled.
Okay, barely touched it, but that's where we are. Okay, it woo. Success. All right, so what's my thought process in this whole thing? Just a recap. Thank goodness. The target was it is down here. We were able to profit. It says 650, but it's actually 426 after commission. So I had to stick to my rules. I was essentially moving everything around, but I had to stick to my rules, and that's what I did. So we were able to get 650 off of this, or really 426, and off to another trade. Now have a good weekend, and until next time.